And there you have it. Welcome to, if you're watching us on video, welcome to Hoops and Brews Live. If you're watching us on the podcast, welcome to Hoops and Brews Podcast, where, of course, as always, we get lit, we drink beer, and we argue basketball.
We do.
The NBA season
has finally started.
It has finally started.
It's been a long
I forgot. We've only done that. We've only done a happy hour since the season started.
We have not done that actually.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to everybody who
been watching happy
hour. Shout out to all 100 of y'all that listen to happy hour. Yeah. Basically, we started a new kind of adjacent Hoops and Brews where it's a little bit more casual and not as much yelling and screaming. Although it turns into it because
do you know how not to yell and scream or
no not really
especially not when we're talking about sports. I mean, that's just who I am in general. And the guy you hear in the background is Kevin. He wants to be known as the irrational Cleveland fan. So Kevin, I work with Kevin, but we won't tell you where we work at because we don't like you. So Kevin,
happy to be here, man. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Yeah. Me and Kevin literally scream at each other at work.
Oh man, one of our coworkers thought we were having an actual fight.
Wait, hold on. So y'all be at actual work, like dead ass at work?
He sits. If I sit like where you sitting at, I sit probably 3 feet away from him. So like we
look at each other.
Yeah,
too.
we look. But this is a crazy thing. But remember when I was talking to you about work culture and how people don't know anything about basketball, and then I called him out, right? It's not even that, right? No. It's not even that. That's not even the bad part. The bad part is everybody at work screams and yells and talks about the shit that they want to talk about. But the moment anybody at a tech company hears something about basketball or sports, they're like, "What are you guys talking about? Nobody wants to hear you talk about sports. You're never going to be right." It's like, well, you're never going to be right talking about this actress or that actress or this actor or your favorite director or your favorite music. Nobody's ever going to be right. But whenever we talk, everybody's always like, "You guys are what?" Like, no, we're not fighting. This is basketball talk. This is what grown men do. This is what actual adult grown men do when they're not at home and when they're hanging out with their fellas. They argue sports.
Yeah, it's like that's how I evaluate people. Like dead ass. Like if I can have a sports conversation with you, I do not need to be around you like ever. Like you can't talk about no sports to me, like none. Cause again, we all live in LA, so it's like certain discussions you can't have in public. Like for me, I'm an artist, so I don't want to have an artist discussion in public, and like I say something to the wrong person, and you know,
like politics. You don't talk politics,
but basketball,
religion.
but basketball is like, yo, somebody had a trash game. Yeah. They know they had a trash game. So even if they heard me say you had a trash game, it's like I scored 8 points. I mean, I did.
Yep. The other funny part is that people actually prefer to talk politics more than they prefer to talk sports.
It's like just right now.
I mean, yes, of course.
Yeah, like right now. Yeah,
because but it's like why? Like why do I need to talk? Like why do I have to hear you talk about that shit? Like I just want to talk about fun shit, not the president being depressing at work.
Like we're not we might really get angry at each other over politics. We're not gonna get that mad at each other over.
Yeah, not when we're gonna actually fist fight at work.
Like we're not actually.
I'm not reaching over the desk. Come here, Kevin. Fuck you, mean LeBron James is great. No, what the fuck? But anyway,
he is the GOAT. But anyways,
stop. Let's not even start. Let's just get through the intro. All right. Okay, let's just get to the intro. We will talk LeBron when we get to talk about LeBron and Giannis. But as always, it's your host TPJ. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Real TPJ. That's REEL TPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you dummy. And as always, this podcast stars rapper extraordinaire, as he has like to be called since episode number 21, which is our first time doing video. Pavy, go ahead, rapper extraordinaire. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. Pavy, www.whoispavy.com. Me, you, and my Camaro video out right now. My Twitter is @PavyWorld, PAVY World, all one word. Go holla at me.